Did you know there's a new Freddy Krueger movie?
Sorry, kid. I don't believe in fairy tales.
Well, sort of. The Springwood slasher makes his return in Dylan's New Nightmare, directed by Cecil Laird. The project is a fan film, but don't let that fool you. This movie's f***ing awesome, and don't worry, I'm not going to spoil anything for you. And if you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's dive in to Dylan's New Nightmare. The film is essentially a sequel to Wes Cravens New Nightmare, which storyline was unique in the fact that, as Freddy Krueger wasn't actually the Springwood slasher, rather a demon taking on the form of Freddy Krueger. Fast forward 20-some-odd years later, and we have Dylan's New Nightmare, set in present day, following the story of Dylan Porter, played by Miko Hughes, who, if you don't know, played Dylan Porter in the original Wes Craven movie, which is freaking awesome. His performance was rock solid. In fact, everyone's acting was done amazingly. With a budget of about $80,000 that was raised from 2019 to 2022, Cecil Laird put every penny to good use, because it shows. Now, yes, the film is only about 35 minutes or so, and at first I wasn't super excited about that, but keeping in mind that this is a fan film, and with the amount of money that film studios put into their movies, and this by all accounts is a shoestring budget, it was actually a very wise decision, because this allowed them to utilize every single penny in the best possible way. If they had the same budget and tried to make a 90-minute film, they would have not been able to put this kind of production value on this film. So I'm actually quite pleased that they made that decision. There are actually two shots specifically, which I'll show you here, which don't necessarily give anything away, but I really wanted to talk about the cinematography of this movie. The camera angles set the tone. I mean, this entire movie is just like an actual Wes Craven film. You can feel the soul of Freddy Krueger in this movie. So the shots I wanted to talk about are right here, and again, it's not going to spoil anything. Look at this transition. Here, there's a table being thrown, and once it passes, you can essentially see a change, going from real life to the dream world, and here coming out of the dream world and back into real life, with an amazing shot. Miko Hughes' performance is amazing. Now, let's talk about Freddy. Equally as amazing and a very daunting task, filling the glove of Freddy Krueger is Dave McRae, who you could almost tell that this is the demonic version of Freddy Krueger, not the... Again, look at a comparison here from Wes Craven's New Nightmare to Dylan's New Nightmare. They got it down. I mean, don't even get me started on Dave McRae's laugh. I would say just close your eyes, and it sounds exactly like Freddy Krueger, but actually don't close your eyes, open your eyes, because he looks like Freddy Krueger. These are very high quality prosthetics, and I kind of wonder how long Dave McRae had to sit in a chair to get that makeup put on. So if you're a fan of
Nightmare on Elm Street,
you've got to see Dylan's New Nightmare. All this anticipation that we've all had trying to get a new Freddy Krueger movie is actually pretty well satisfied after seeing this. Interestingly enough, Blumhouse has been in talks with the Wes Craven estate trying to get the rights to A Nightmare on Elm Street, but I think we're a long ways away still, unfortunately, before we get another big studio production Freddy Krueger film. So, in the meantime, Dylan's New Nightmare is well worth your 35 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and include the link to the film in the description below. Please check it out. But before you do, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time on The Horror Factory.